today is day 26 of making my Titanfall game using Godot. Um, Yesterday I had some problems with the uh, camera not working the way I wanted it to. I solved one of the issues actually, and I'm going to show you the issue that I solved. So I was just playing around with it before. Um, so the camera was actually inside the body. It wasn't like out of the camera, out of the mesh, if that makes sense. And I did change the rotation type. So the edit mode, it was originally on. Oh wait, you can't see because the my camera. um, so it was on Euler mode. It's no longer on Euler mode. It's on Quaternion, whatever the heck that means. um, but that now means that I can actually look up at the sky. Now get away from the mesh. I got a problem with the feet coming through now, sort of. I think it's when I jump. I don't know. But you saw the feet kind of come through. But now I can look up in the sky and down, and the gun doesn't disappear halfway through. So that was my fix for the camera not working. So I'm gonna get to work more on the other problems that I was having. I might make it where I might make like kind of a sticky grenade, like a Semtex or a plasma grenade from Halo sort of thing, that sort of style grenade. Next, so then it is a bit easier to use, I guess, versus the frag grenade. So the frag grenade might be a bit more of like a skillful sort of thing, and then the Semtex slash plasma grenade type thing will be easier of use. I always found them easier to use, but yeah. So without further ado, I'm gonna go fix these bugs and add some stuff, and I will see you soon. All right, I'm back. I've done my coding now. I added a plasma. I've called it a plasma grenade because I like the Halo kind of. Um, I liked Halo more than I did Call of Duty. Um, so I've called it a plasma grenade. It's not going to stay a plasma grenade. I'll have my own name for it and stuff. But I fixed up the code now, so um, the kill cam works for like when I die to the person. It works. And I added the plasma grenade. My camera is now working how I wanted it to work. So I've done some debugging and some learning on how to fix it all. So without further ado, I will show off what I have done. So might be faster to sort of uh, up the enemy damage, but I'll show the plasma grenades. So that's a little plasma grenade. There's a little blue circle that goes on it. It sticks, and then it does that. um, but as you can see, when I there's a bit of a weird thing with that. I don't know how to fix that just yet, but um, it'll come with due time as I learn more with the cameras. But it's working way better than it did before. So this is the kill cam. So it shows off who killed me and whatever else. Um, I added a. I need to make it neater, but I'll finish this game and I will show you exactly what I mean. Um, I added a new part for the scoreboard. It is so this is slow mo. I added that in ages ago, or a couple of episodes ago, videos. I added a deaths counter. I need to make it bigger, but that's not very hard to do. Um, I'm just trying to sort of get this done because it's 2 a.m. for me. Um, but I'll show off the grenade. Um, so it extends to rigid body 3D. I've gone to rigid body 3D. Um, I've got some variables. So it's either stuck is false, and then stuck to is null. It's got a fuse time of 2 seconds, just like the normal grenade. Um, and yeah, so this is the stick to the enemy code. So we're using a freeze function. Sort of not really a function, but when it enters the body, it freezes on the body. So that's how it's done in Godot, I believe. That's how I've learned. Um, and yeah, so if it hits a wall, it'll freeze on the wall and just explode after the fuse. So, um, yeah. So this is the explode after the fuse. Um, it is flashing. That's the flashing before it explodes, as you saw before. It went invisible and uninvisible a couple of times. So yeah, and then this is just the explode. It just makes the explosion pretty basic for what it is. Um, and yeah, so in the player, I have made another export variable, and I've got a plasma cooldown. It will end up being a grenade cooldown, and you choose whether or what kind of grenades you want. So that's what I intend to have. I might make it where you can switch between the grenades. I don't know about that one yet. I like the idea of just having one kind of grenade that you use. But yeah, simple export variable as usual. I've got the can throw plasma true. It's set to true normally. And then if I control F plasma, I've got the throw plasma function. So basically, it just comes from the head variable again. That is how I see it done with most games. The thing that they do is they have an animation of holding the grenade, and then the hand sort of goes back, and you see the grenade throw forward, but it actually comes from the player's head. Um, and that's how they do it. At least that's how I've learned. So I've put the throw plasma grenade under the throw grenade to try and bunch them together. I need to go through the code. It's a bit messy because I think of an idea and then I implement it. And I need to make everything sort of suit what it suits. um, but as you can see, I'm starting to try and get into adding uh, comments to the code. I'm not there. It's not a habit that I've built fully yet. But yeah, so that's what I added today. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Oh, the score screen. Pretty simple. I just added a deaths label, and in the game state, I added the deaths, and I had to update. So there's no function to update the deaths part. It just stores the amount of deaths in that game. But for the player, for the function to die, oh, that's not what I want. Let's take damage. In the die function, I just brought the game state final deaths plus equals 1. So every time I die, it will add a death to that death screen. So I'll go over how to do the death, how to make the labels look nice, I guess, is the best way to explain it. So over here in theme overrides above my head, you can see that hopefully. uh, Move my camera to the side a bit. With the font sizes, it's pretty simple. You just change it to whatever size you want. I got it set to 48 currently. I'll move my head back. And yeah, and that's how you make it look big. It'll be 2D. Okay, I can't say it because it's not in game. But it basically is just layered. The score screen. So the order that I put it in here is the layer that it will is the order that it will go through, and also over here needs to match. At least that's what I've been told. um, and yeah, so that's what I've done today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and you should comment down below what you think I should add in the next 4 days, 3 days that I'm doing this. I will see you in the next video. Peace.